Well, I think everyone wants to be a hero, and everyone wants to find the solution, and I think this is someone's solution, so they can be the new hero. I don't know if it's necessarily the appropriate way, but let me be the devil's advocate here just a second. How many people are actually going through the process and have had no unpleasant occurrences? Are we only hearing those isolated moments of maybe that particular employee didn't do their job right, and it got a little bit sensationalized because people have all these ways of,
communicating with one another,
and capturing those moments, but are there really people going through the process and having no problems?
I'm sure there are, but how many violations of the Fourth Amendment are okay?
Are we going to allow?
No, well, that's true.
I mean, I flew a couple of weeks ago, and I wasn't even thinking about this, and none of this happened to me. But boy, I would have noticed if any of it had. And maybe we could say, hey, I'm okay with it. You're a young guy, Mario. Nothing bothers you. You're tough.
Yeah.
This isn't going to bother me. But if you're flying with your girlfriend, if you're flying with if you had a little daughter or son or an elderly grandparent you're taking through the airport, maybe you'd be a little concerned at least about them.
Well, with the stories that are floating around right now, I would be concerned. I will say this, now that I think back of it, I've been pulled over a lot at the airport and had my bags looked at privately. It's kind of interesting to me.
Should we be
No.
Are you one of those
almost
people that you look at?
Every other time I go to the airport, they pull me aside and say, we got to look in your bag, sir. I'm like,
yeah, but Jack, you have a daughter like I do.
Yeah.
And I'm flying with her in a month, and I'm
they're
really
about
worried
the same age,
this.
and I would tell you, she would not be very happy.
No.
And
we've told her stranger danger a million times.
Right.
Well, and even at the age of 5, I will tell you, Maddie does not suffer fools lightly. Yeah. She is very careful about who she talks to. She sizes people up. And so somebody patting her down and she breaks into hysterics. I will tell you as a mother, I'm going to be really, really upset.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to go to exactly what you just said, and that is, she's 5 years old. You really think...
I need to see the video of that when that happens, by the way.
You're
I hope
right.
somebody has a cell phone camera when Trish goes off at the airport.
Right.
We're back with more Gang of Four. It's 10:45 on KTSA. It's 10:49 on News Talk 550 KTSA. Gang of Four is rolling along here for a Friday morning ahead of Thanksgiving week. On the gang today, what's your title over there? President
CEO.
President and CEO of Prima Donna Productions, Nikki Young, former Joske's Child model. What were you doing in the Joske's ad?
Just holding up a sign, trying to be cute. It says back to school specials or something.
Oh, okay. All right. You were that kid.
Yeah, I was that kid. Well, my grandparents worked at an ad agency, so I got to do that. Warren Reed and Friends.
That helps.
Mm-hmm. I'm old people. I'm old school.
Trish DeBerry Mejia is here. Mario Ochoa is here. He's also in the PR business. Samson Ochoa PR.
Yes, sir. Samson Ochoa.
And all right, we're going to come back later to the airport thing.
Okay.
Sarah Palin says she is talking with her family. I don't know how, because they all seem so busy.
Yeah.
But somehow she's gotten a hold of them to talk about running for president in 2012. Yeah. I have said, for all I know, if the Republicans want to guarantee a second Barack Obama term, this is the surest. He can start printing the tickets for the 2013 inauguration right now. What do you think?
She had a really funny comment yesterday, I think. She was quoted as saying, somebody asked her if she could give Obama a run for his money in 2012, and she said, yeah, I'm sure I could. And there's just an air of false confidence in that statement.
Her. I don't have anything against her. I just don't think she's going to be able to
I
do
like
this.
her too, Jack, but I think there's a danger because everywhere you look, there's Sarah Palin. She has the new reality show. She's got a new book. And I think the danger with Sarah Palin right now is, do people perceive her as a politician, a credible politician, or is she a celebrity?
She's a celebrity.
And in my mind, Sarah Palin is a celebrity, and she is laughing all the way to the bank, so good for her.
Let me play devil's advocate here, because we just elected a celebrity as president. That was the whole point.
Whoa. I don't think he was a celebrity.
Sure he was. He'd been in the Senate 5 minutes. He was giving a major speech at the convention before he was even elected in 2004.
I don't think he's at the Sarah Palin rock star.
He didn't have a reality.
He was charismatic.
Well, he also didn't have style, that kind of.
Didn't we know him, Nikki, before we knew anything about him? I mean, people were talking about him before they had one iota of an idea. And some of them even voted for him without one iota of an idea of what he was all about.
But he wasn't in the Star or the National Enquirer while he was on the campaign trail like Sarah Palin. And so, I don't think that, yes, he had a PR persona, but I don't think that he's the celebrity.
And did anyone
like
really
Sarah
know
Palin.
him before he was elected? I mean,
look,
do most people know any of their politicians when they're elected? I mean, there's a small minority of people.
When we elect somebody president?
Very, very rarely can you have a conversation with somebody and ask them
well,
specific
I don't mean you have a conversation with them. I mean, they have a record. You say, I know that this person is a conservative, or I know this person is
You're going to know
this
those
or
basics, but how well do you really know your leadership? I can't sit here and claim that I do. And so I think that's an unfair comment to make on someone like Barack Obama. Yes, he's charismatic, he was personable, but he was no more a celebrity than, say, Bill Clinton was when he was elected.
What is a celebrity? What is the definition of a celebrity?
Well, I think what Nikki was alluding to is that Sarah Palin was in the tabloids, and now she's leveraging her political career into a reality show. Her daughter's leveraging it into another reality program.
Right.
So
I was going to say, everywhere we turn, whether you're watching Dancing with the Stars, there's Sarah Palin.
Everywhere.
If you look at a tabloid cover,
I think
she's got a new book, and she's criticized. She's saying that the bad talent on American Idol, is a result of a bad administration of Barack Obama. I mean, I don't know how you make that leap, but I mean, I'm not saying I don't like her, and I respect and admire the fact that she's been able to do for herself what she's been able to do, because I mean, like I said, she's laughing all the way to the bank, but I just don't know if there's the kind of credibility that comes with celebrity versus president of the United States.
I think that she took as Ronald Reagan's career, that he was an actor and then moved it into politics. I think she goes, oh, I can do that. But she didn't have the kind of charisma in the same way
and I think,
politically.
I think we're agreeing, maybe for different reasons. I don't care that she's in the tabloids or that she's on TLC or that her kid's on the dancing show. I don't think she has the political chops to go into a debate with him. I don't think the American people who are going to be looking for a real budget hawk believe that she can do that.
I think
they like her. She embodies a lot of values they'd like to see, but they need to know that this person has been a manager, a governor, a business leader. And that's why I don't think she's completely the worst person they could pick. I just think she is a surefire. Their hearts will be with her, but the votes will not be. With her.
She has an opportunity, or she had an opportunity between the last election and 2012 to really polish her political image. But rather than go down that route, she elected to go in a different direction and cash in on her newfound fame, which is where, if she runs in 2012, it's going to be to her detriment. I think we can all.
I will tell you what I think she is great for. I think she is great for the Republican Party.
Yeah.
Because I think she generates crowds, she generates interest and enthusiasm. She helps get a lot of folks elected, and I think she would be great, to help somebody else get elected. I just don't think it's her.
We have a president who, before he's 50 years old, has already written 2 autobiographies. I mean, come on.
I know.
Cashing in, the man's major source of income is his book contracts. We are in an era of celebrity politics, whether you like it or not. And a lot of our political leaders they're Lady Gaga politicians. Before we know what they have done, we know all about them.
I will agree. Look at GW.
That's happening.
He's out on the book tour right now doing his thing.
But he was the governor of a major state for years before he ran for president.
I understand that, but
That's
I think
different.
He was also president for 2 terms.
Yeah, he was. Difference between someone like Obama and Palin. Obama had celebrity kind of labeled on him, where I think Palin really sought out the attention, which actually I think she probably did. Possibly.
I don't think they were dragging Barack Obama to that platform at the 2004 convention.
You didn't see him kicking and screaming?
I don't think
nobody dragged him, but I think his personality kind of carried him to that level,
and her personality has carried her.
But she was a lot more conscious of the fact of there was a strategy behind it.
She had a whole
it was very much.
You're talking to PR people here.
They both are well aware of their effect on people, and they are both well aware of the fact that they can that people can be attracted to them without really knowing substance or policy points.
Who suffered more from this celebrity title? Was it Palin or Obama? They both elevated themselves to that status.
Because Palin has made money, as you say, but is not going anywhere yet politically. He's already president of the United States.
And even if she could gain the chops to enter into a debate with Obama in 2012, even if she could engage in a discourse with him, would it hurt her to have been a part of all of these different tabloid television and radio programs leading up to that point?
Mm-hmm. I don't think
it would.
She can get there, though. I mean, she'd have to memorize a lot of lines.
I think she could definitely earn the nomination.
Read a lot. She had to go through a lot of training. I don't think she has the chops. I don't.
All right, we will see. We're going to come back with more Gang of Four after the news. It's 10:57 on 550 KTSA. We are coming back with more. I can't keep the microphone turned on. It's a problem I should have more often.
No.
We're coming back with more Gang of Four after the 11 o'clock news. We are also going to tell you about the very generous local business that has stepped up. We are all excited. There's excitement in the hallways that has stepped up to become the sponsor of this year's Rappin' with Jack event. We're going to meet these folks and unveil that and get back to the gang right after the news.
Clouds Sunday morning, could be a little drizzle or fog as well, then clouds and sun Sunday afternoon, the high 78. Recapping for this afternoon, sunny and nice, the high around 70. I'm meteorologist Joe Sobel with your Dutch Boy Cleaners KTSA AccuWeather forecast.
Mostly sunny and 59 in San Antonio. News headlines coming up at 11:20 on 550 KTSA.
Karen Klaus, good morning to you.
Good morning, Jack.
And say good morning to Helen Bernatek, who runs Helen's Money Team with Network Funding. And is a co-sponsor of the What's It Worth show with Mike Hermes that you hear on weekends.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Helen, good morning to you.
Hi there.
The reason we're talking to Helen, do a drum roll in your desk at work, is because Helen's Money Team with Network Funding is the 2010 title sponsor for Rappin' with Jack.
Good.
Yes.
Yay.
Yay! And we are excited.
Helen, I can't thank you enough for doing this, but I got to ask you before we talk about it. Everything we hear about the financial sector these days, it's like, boy, that's the last kind of company I thought would be able to step up and do this. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. And I get that. A lot of the news is really, really bad. And truthfully, there are a lot of things going on that are just crazy, Jack. We are so fortunate. We have such great clients from the past and folks that we are fortunate to get to know because of KTSA. And we are busy, and there's a lot of mortgages are being made. People are buying homes, and certainly a great time to refinance. So we are just thrilled and honored to get to sponsor this great event that you've done for so many years.
And I know, Helen, that you are not only sponsoring it, but you were telling some of the people here at the station this week, I've heard, you and your employees are very eager to come to the event.
Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss it. We are going to be there. We're going to get our family, and we're going to tell as many of our friends and Helen's Money Team clients, and we're hoping to be there with a bang. It's a great event, and we are so pleased. We were just talking the other day. My team and I were talking about what we could do. We are so fortunate. We have a great business, great families, homes, and we were looking for a way to pay forward some of those blessings during the holiday season. And this opportunity arose, and we said, let's do it. And so we're with you.
We love you for that, and we appreciate it. And I don't want to embarrass you, but I mean, this is a big deal. It's a substantial investment, and it's also a very big deal to Family Service Association, who are the recipients of all of this Rappin' with Jack stuff that we do. And by the way, for folks that want to be there, it's Tuesday night, December 14th, from 7 to 9 at Northside 4 to 281 and Nakoma. Helen, what does it mean to you specifically, though, when we talk about Family Service Association, these families that might not be able to provide any kind of a Christmas to their children? Why was that specifically important to you?
Well, I appreciate you asking that, because it sort of concerns me when we go into the Thanksgiving season and the Christmas season, holidays coming up. When I was growing up, boy, we sat around the table and we talked about what we were thankful for, and then at Christmas we remembered what it was all about. And so many